The adults were all sitting around the table and chatting, and she finally said, "Why don't you people just scream?" And spontaneously, everybody started screaming.
She's somewhere between, fuck you, you fucking, I love you, and...
It didn't matter to her whether there was one person in the audience or 200 people in the audience. She just gave it her all.
Like, meeting her is like a gut punch. Like, you're just like, whoa, that human.
Woody Guthrie said the job of the folk singer is to comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. And I think she did a good job of both those things.
She lived every moment to the fullest, and I feel like she really lived her life that way, almost as if, yeah, she knew she wouldn't have long to.
Sounds good to me. How's it sound out there, folks? Can you hear that? Yeah. Can I get a little more vocal in the monitor? Great. Okay, fantastic. This first one is called Don't You Ask Me. She asked me why don't she ask me now? Don't she ask me where I'll go? 'Cause I don't know.
She's like also like death imagery and Anubis and bones and all this, but still so much joy and so much hope.
She was making these marionettes. I hope you have footage of it because they were brilliant, of these chimerical animals made of bones of different animals with buttons for eyes, and she would have a language for them, and they would talk in this bizarre language.
Oh, that's outstanding.
The last puppet I had the pleasure of being friends with was Moonstrider. Moonstrider had loon wings, and I can't remember what skull Moonstrider's face was, but there was it was a marionette, full working marionette. She would make these noises when Moonstrider would walk in. Moonstrider liked to smell flowers a lot, and she would make these noises that were like...
Oh, it's nice, TemPeST.
Yeah.
No
problem.
TemPeST. It's created by TemPeST.
Where were you, dear? Where were you all last night when I was right here? Oh, the windows. Oh, the windows.
Moonstrider's the last one that I met. But this is so different from the ones that are made from animal parts. There's a totally different energy here. I feel like this is playful and coy and sticking it to stereotypical shitty dolls and stuff, and just amazing in its own way. What does she have to say now? She's our little oracle. Oh, wow. I love looking at stuff that she made, and I love her sense of everything that she ever did.
They found me in the bog at dawn, calling to the loons. Found me in the light of dawn, waiting for you. Where were you, my love? Where were you, dear? Where were you all last night when I was right
Wanted us to come look at this little sailboat that someone was selling down at Fort Cove, so we made a little family outing and went, oh, that's nice. Then we saw other boats for sale too, and people were living aboard quite a bit at that time. She loved living on the boat. She just thought that was the coolest thing.
You'd hear her out there in the mornings on the boat. Didn't matter what the weather was really, because she had a little enclosed space. So anyway, she'd be in the back of the boat playing her banjo. Just loving being alive.
RCMP fly into Hornby Island on day 2 of their investigation into the mysterious death of a popular folk punk singer. Police divers scour the waters of Ford's Cove, where 25-year-old TemPeST Grace Gale was found dead early Wednesday. She'd returned to her sailboat here around 6:30 Tuesday night, the same time locals say screams were heard from the dock.